Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Braylon, and I'm here to sit down today to talk to you guys about the full moon in Virgo. All right, guys, excited to sit down and talk to you about this full moon. But before we do anything, I feel it extremely necessary to cleanse all of our energies together. I have not saged today, so I'm going to be clearing my energy as well with you guys. And I'm doing this because, you know, it's Pisces season, and Pisces is the last sign of the Zodiac, and it's the house of the subconscious. Now, why am I talking about Pisces? Because Pisces and Virgo are opposite signs in astrology. Pisces is the 12th house and Virgo is the 6th house, just like on the clock. How 6 and 12 are opposite. Well, that's how the zodiac signs are too. Just like 2 and 8 are opposite, and 3 and 9. Well, 6 and 12 are opposite, and they're right up and down. So Virgo and Pisces are, well, they're very, very interesting zodiac signs, and I'm going to channel some things for you guys today. I have a few notes. I have a few things that I'm going to be doing spiritually with you, because I told you every full moon, every new moon, I'm going to sit down and talk with you guys, you know, about what we can look forward to with these full moons, about, you know, what we can kind of, well, I guess get a better idea of what this full moon can kind of bring to us as all the zodiac signs. So I will be pulling a card at the end of the intro. I'm going to talk a little bit, you know, about what I think the full moon means and what Virgo stands for. And, you know, I'm really just going to channel for the universe. And the most, well, not the most important part, but I know what you guys like is getting a card for your zodiac sign. So the card that I pull at the end of this video is going to it's going to be a message from spirit, and it's going to be just hopefully a little bit of a helpful guide for what this full moon energy is meaning for you. Okay, so I have my Indigo Angel deck here, and I chose to do this deck. I'm just going to pull one card for you guys. I chose to use that deck because Virgos are the angels. They're the virgins of the zodiac. So I thought it was really, really cool to, you know, use my angel deck for Virgo. Virgos are angels. So if you're a Virgo watching this, which I really hope that a lot of Virgos watch this video, because when a full moon is in your sign, it means that the moon is completely filled with the sun's light in your first house. So if you're a Virgo watching this, this has everything to do with your first house of self. Also, I'm probably going to tag every Virgo moon that I know. I know a handful of people with Virgo moons. And, you know, I've been thinking for the past few days how important this energy is to people with Virgo moons. My mother, she's passed away, but she had a Virgo moon. I didn't know that about her while she was alive. But it definitely makes sense, you know, the way, the relationship that we had with each other. And, you know, Virgo and Pisces are opposite signs. So I am going to talk a little bit about that. I have a little bit of notes to go over with you guys. And then I'm going to get your cards for you, okay? And I just wanted to really clear your guys' energy, because there's so much going on right now universally. There's so much going on in like the universe and cosmically and in our subconsciouses, and oh my goodness, it's like the end of a cycle going on here. If you guys can't feel it, you know, then well, you're lucky. But I think the majority of us are feeling this energy differently, but you know, somewhere on the scale we're definitely picking up on the intensity. You know, I definitely have social media, so I've been seeing a lot of intensity, a lot of arguing, a lot of emotional outbursts. Hey, Pisces season, a lot of emotions coming out, guys, and I'll talk more about that in the new moon in a couple of weeks, when the moon is new in Pisces on the 17th. So that'll be fun to sit down with you guys on St. Patrick's Day and talk to you about what we can look forward to on the new moon. So the moon, it kind of goes through these phases, you know, these waxing and these waning phases between full and new. Filled with light, no light at all. So it's very interesting to sit down with you guys every month and share these messages with you. So just clearing the energy here. If you want, you can focus on the smoke, and you'll be able to pick up on the energy. That's how amazing spirit is. That's how amazing these energies can be, is that even though you're not here with me now, you're watching this after I do this, and I'm setting the intent that this sage clear your mind. I'm a Pisces. It's Pisces season, so I'm tapping into all this energy in Pisces, and I'm using it for the collective to cleanse our energy and to help us, you know, purify and neutralize anything that we might be going through right now. A lot of intense energy, so I'm just doing my part for the universe to kind of calm the collective, at least here and now. I've got an incense that I'm gonna light just to set the mood. I've got a lot of you know, symbolism here on the table. I'm not really sure what this is, to be honest, but this rock, well, they're healing stones. I got them for my birthday last year, so I've had them for almost a year, and they've been charged and used for very beautiful things. Sometimes I sit them on my tarot cards, and so they're just filled with healing energy. So I have one rock to symbolize earth, groundedness, and logic, and, you know, the critical mind, and I have this blue rock here to symbolize water, to symbolize spirituality and emotions and fluidity. Okay, so those two energies together are definitely what we're working with today. I have the Virgo card, the Hermit. I have the World card and the Moon. So Pisces and Virgo are definitely here. And I have Neptune, the planet Neptune. This is the ruler of Pisces, which is in Pisces right now. And then I have Mercury, which is, you know, a really small planet compared to the others, but I love Mercury. Mercury is in Pisces right now. Oh, my dog just sneezed. Bless you, Ty. All right, so let's get these rocks charged, and I'm going to hold on to them as I begin talking to you guys about what in the heck this full moon in Virgo means. Let's light this incense. Divine blessings coming your guys' way. Thank you, universe. I feel the universe present. All right, so we've got that going for us. So guys, the Virgo full moon. The moon was technically full yesterday on the 1st. So we started March literally with a full moon. There was no full moon in February, which I meant to go live and kind of talk about that. Oh, are you okay? I'm sneezing. Hold on, guys. All right, guys, where were we? Talking about this Virgo full moon. My dog, he gets this like sneezing thing sometimes, so I actually had to pause my video real quick and sit him out in the living room, get him some fresh air, which reminded me so much of Virgo energy. Everything happens for a reason, right? Virgos are like seriously such huge helps to other people. They're so giving and so kind, like just like Pisces. Pisces and Virgo have this kind of service to others kind of thing. Well, they say Pisces is more sacrificial to other people. Virgo is more a service to other people. So I literally had to like be of service to my dog there. So that's like so sweet. But yeah, okay, let's get going on this kind of this logical, factual information to kind of keep it true for the Virgos. And what I was telling you, I believe, before I stopped the video, is that the moon was actually full yesterday at 11 degrees. Every full moon kind of has a degree, like it's scientifically measured. So the moon was full at 11 degrees yesterday. Today, I thought it's still cool to talk to you guys today about it. I like working with energies after they have occurred because I'm so empathic. Sometimes I do talk as the energy's happening, but with this full moon, it's affecting Pisces very strongly. This full moon is actually like a reflection. All this energy in Pisces. We have the sun in Pisces, Mercury, Virgo's ruling planet, is in Pisces, Venus is in Pisces for a few more days, Chiron is in Pisces, Neptune's in Pisces. So when you have all those planets in one sign, it's called a stellium. And this is a superstellium. So there's a lot of emotion in the sky, guys, a lot of spirituality, a lot of planets going through the last house of the Zodiac. So there's going to be a lot of new beginnings and endings. And, you know, Virgo, the only planet or the only, you know, celestial object in Virgo is the moon. And the moon is currently still in Virgo, so these energies are very much still reachable today. It's just some of the intensity of the full moon has a little bit subsided. Although I know that in astrology we say the 3 days before a full moon, the day of a full moon, and the 3 days after are when you can feel, it's when the moon's magic is most around, okay? So definitely still a Virgo moon. It'll be entering Libra soon, so maybe we'll feel a little bit of a lift there. Instead of the angels, it'll go to the archangel realm of Libra. So let's talk a little bit about what this Virgo full moon is doing to us. The moon is in Virgo, and all this energy is opposite in Pisces. So the moon is, whenever we have a zodiac sign, okay, we're in Pisces season, And when we have whatever zodiac sign we're in, the full moon is never going to be in that sign, right? You get a new moon when your birthdays are coming around. So if it's your birthday, just know that there's a new moon coming or going. And whatever sign is opposite of that, just like next month, it'll be Aries season. Well, this month it'll be Aries season, but the full moon is in Virgo. It'll be full in Libra in April. So Aries and Libra are opposite signs. Virgo and Pisces are opposite signs. So every time, we have this full moon in an opposite sign, because the universe works with polarities and kind of light and dark, masculine and feminine, moon and sun, things like that. So it keeps things really balanced, and I think I really honor the universe for that. I could not imagine a full moon in Pisces season. I am so happy that the universe has it so that there's a new moon, because I want new beginnings, you know what I mean? Like, I want to plant seeds as a Pisces right now. So I think that's really, really interesting there. So Virgo, this is an earth sign that we're talking about. Virgo is an earth sign, and they're the mutable earth sign. So we have these different types of energies in astrology. We have cardinal, we have fixed, and we have mutable. And now mutable is what Pisces is. Pisces is a mutable sign. Virgo is a mutable sign. So what mutable means is literally what the word sounds like. It sounds like mutate, right? Mutation. So when I think of zombies, when I hear that word, like mutation means mutable. It means that you can change into certain things, right? So when we have mutable energies, that means that we are changing. That we handle change well. We are all about change. Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces, we are all about change. And it's not that we like change or that, we go through it a lot. It just means that we symbolize that. And I actually would say that, mutable signs do go through a lot of change. And it's because we literally have that in our energy. So, like I said, you might be a Gemini watching this and you're like, well, I don't like change, so why am I a mutable sign? Well, it's just what you symbolize on the zodiac wheel. So it means that we handle change better than maybe what a cardinal sign would, because they're more about action. And then maybe we handle change better than what a fixed sign would, because fixed signs are about stabilizing the energy and keeping things steady, so it's literally different. We all have our own, jobs and energy that we symbolize. So Virgo is an extreme symbol for mutable change when it comes to Earth. So this is change. As I was thinking about, what this moon could bring to us energetically, Virgo has everything to do with our foundation. Virgo has everything to do with our logical minds, our lifestyle. Virgo is the 6th house of lifestyle. And, so this moon, every full moon, it means, in a general sense of the way, beginnings and endings, because the moon is literally full. So this could be changes in our foundation, you guys. This could be our home foundation or our job or relationship foundations. I mean, we can have a foundation with many things. So this is changes in our foundation, changes in our lifestyle, because Virgo is the 6th house of lifestyle. What a broad energy, like usually we can narrow these energies down a little bit more, even amongst the 12 of us, well, the 12 different energies of us. But for something to change in our lifestyle, I mean, there's so many different ways our lifestyle can change. We could move, we could start a new job, we could start a new relationship, or I don't know, lots of different changes though, because our lifestyles are, so personal to us. So, you want to use your intuition. You want to use the Pisces energy as well during all of this video, because, your life is your life. So your lifestyle could be under the wraps right now, or things could be coming out of the woodworks, I guess I want to say. A lot of new beginnings and endings when it comes to the changes in our foundation. Now, it depends on what foundation, that is being hit. So we all have Virgo in a different area of our chart. I have Virgo in my 8th house, so that has everything to do with secrets and intimacy and even sex, so these are lots of new beginnings and endings with that. Now, Aries has Virgo in their 6th house, so this could be changes in their health foundation. This can be changes in their lifestyles foundation, because Virgo is their 6th house. So, guys, if your life is changing, I would really embrace that around this time, because that's what the full moon is trying to, it's literally, that's what the energy is about, is lifestyle and how we can be of service to others, because Virgo is extremely service to others. So, and it's also the house of health. So, our health, there could be certain new beginnings and endings. We could be doing things to change our health. We could at least be starting to think about that a little bit more, about, you know, what we can do to better our health right now. And health and lifestyle go right hand in hand with each other. So that's what this Virgo full moon, at least on the zodiac wheel, that's where this energy is kind of hitting, okay? And, the fact that it's a mutable earth sign, it's all about our logic, so we could be changing, our factual information, the way that we view facts, and maybe there's new facts coming in and old facts going out. You know how sometimes things just, not all facts remain, you know what I mean? Because sometimes it's a fact that I'm 22, but in a couple days when I have my solar return and it's my birthday, it's not going to be a fact that I'm 22 anymore, So facts do change, and see, that's interesting because I can feel the Virgo energy, and Virgo is all about facts. They're all about, the information. They're all about getting things done. They're all about, they're often compared to perfection, because you guys, Virgos, you guys are the virgins of the zodiac wheel. So you purify things. You are an angel. So angels, what do? They carry out God's work, right? They carry out the divine order of our heaven. So in a metaphoric way, Virgos are here to get the job done. And it even intensifies that because they're the house of health, and they're the house of lifestyle, and they're the house of service to others. So if you know a Virgo, every Virgo I know has, even if you don't feel like you have the greatest of a lifestyle, trust me, as a Virgo, you're doing better than what other people do. You're very, very, quick thinking. You can handle a lot at once. Virgos are just really interesting people, very clean. They like to clean, and this is all a metaphor, right? This is all a metaphor for our universe. So when our universe likes to clean things up, it's cleaning up the facts in our life. It's cleaning up, the different foundations that we have, the foundations for the facts. So you want to be thinking about what's true for you. How are you being of service to other people, and how are these people being of service to you, and maybe the facts about your job and what's true. Virgo is all about what's true and what's real, what's solid and grounded, right? This is a very grounded energy as well. So the fact, maybe there'll be certain completions and new beginnings in what we ground ourselves in. And since Pisces is the opposite energy, this can be our emotional. This is all about grounding our emotion and grounding our spirituality. It's like mixing these two energies, right? And it's quite beautiful. So I feel that the Virgo full moon is one of the most important full moons. All full moons are important, but Virgo, this is a very interesting full moon. Now, I'm a Pisces, so Virgo energy is already automatically super interesting to me, because I know that Virgos represent the opposite of Pisces. Pisces is essentially everything that Virgo isn't, and Virgo is essentially everything that Pisces isn't. So together we make this kind of complete human. So it's very interesting there. And that's the same for Sagittarius and Gemini. That's the same for Cancer and Capricorn. We all have these opposite signs on the zodiac wheel. So together, I always say that there's really technically only 6 zodiac signs. And really just those first six zodiac signs, so Aries through Virgo, they have shadow sides. And that's where the second half of the zodiac wheel comes in. And that's just something that I think, it's kind of interesting. So the reason why I think the Virgo full moon is so important is because when we have a Virgo, so every year around February, March, when we have Pisces season, there's a Virgo full moon. So if you know when Pisces season begins and things like that, just know that there is going to be a full moon around that time. Now, Pisces is the last house. Pisces is the 12th house of the zodiac, and then we start over in Aries, and that's considered our astrological new year on March 20th. So in a couple weeks, guys, we're going through so many completions. This zodiac wheel that you can kind of see back here, it's a full circle, the circle of life. Things come to full, what goes around comes around kind of thing. And it's the ending of a cycle. Pisces represents the ending and the beginning. So not only is this new beginnings in the certain areas that the Virgo full moon is touching on, but I believe that the Virgo full moon is even more so about endings and completions because of the zodiac wheel. You know, like it makes that energy of endings and completions even more intense because of where our sun is. Our sun is giving us the awareness. There's so much energy in Pisces, you know, just bringing us the energy of things just coming full circle. And then when they enter Aries, it's literally reborn. The Pisces Aries cusp is the cusp of rebirth, and that's when you go through that little cusp there, everything is reborn. So a lot is about to be reborn. Mercury, Venus, the sun, eventually Chiron is going to enter Aries. Like, Aries people, if you're watching, you know, get ready because it's almost your zodiac season. And I just think that was important to mention because this is the last full moon of this year. Like, we say the new year is on January 1st, but honestly, the new year is when the sun, you know, has been around the zodiac wheel a complete time. So we as astrologers, we celebrate the new year, the energetic new year, on March 20th when the sun enters Aries, when it's the spring equinox, okay? So, you know, I'm going to be celebrating the new year then, and it means that this is the last full moon of the year, which is super, super completing, you know, like, it's like energetically, there's so much wrapping itself up. So I think we can, you know, kind of feel that on not only a mental level with Virgo being ruled by Mercury, but also on a subconscious level with Pisces being ruled by Neptune. And you see, Mercury is the ruler of Virgo, and it's in Pisces. So even our minds are kind of thinking more about, you know, completions and spirituality and our emotions. And so it's like our minds, our mental, and our subconscious and our conscious are kind of hanging out in the same area on the zodiac wheel. So Mercury and Neptune are together, and that is quite trippy. So what I like to think of this energy as is kind of like heaven on earth, because Virgo is grounded and it represents reality. It represents what's real and what's here and what we can physically see. But then we have this opposite energy, Pisces, that's ruled by Neptune, which is this dreamy, you know, almost, people say illusion, but, you know, see, I think that the illusion of Neptune is actually reality. Like, it may look like an illusion when you look at it through a realistic lens, but if you let go and if you use your imagination and if you tap into what you truly believe in, creativity and all that, emotion, spirit, what Neptune shows you is actually realer than real. It's just real in a different way. It's real in a different dimension. Okay, so we have reality, earth, and then we have Neptune, which is like universe, different realm, astral travel, like all these really, really spiritual things. So that's what we're feeling, guys, on an energetic level. Is like, I feel that this is the time when we can combine the unknown with the known, the fact with the what if, you know, the seen and the unseen. That is so Virgo, Pisces. Oh my goodness. Heaven on earth. Virgos are angels. They're being brought down from heaven right now, you know, with this full moon in their sign. Like I said, if you are a Virgo, this moon was so important to you. If you're a Virgo moon, this moon was so important to you. The moon symbolizes our soul. It symbolizes our innermost hidden feelings. So if you're a Virgo and you've been going through all these emotional shifts, Virgo is not the most emotional. I don't want to say you guys are not emotional. I've learned not to say that about Virgo. It's just you handle emotions in a very logical way, you know. There's nothing efficient about giving into your emotions entirely like a Pisces or a Cancer would. You know, it just, as an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, you guys are more about staying grounded. You know, sometimes you just don't see it in the most logical way to completely feel everything. You guys understand that feelings come and go, especially for you guys as earth. You know, earth cannot fully embrace water. Water is our emotion. Water is our spirituality. So when you are an earth sign and your energy represents this logical, grounded energy, logical, grounded, you know, essence to our life, this is what you represent, right? So it's very important for you guys to always be of that, to always be grounded like this tree I see outside my window. You know, if I seen this tree all of a sudden get watery, like, I'd be like, whoa, Mercury, Neptune, that doesn't usually happen. Virgo represents what usually happens. You guys are the masters of this lifestyle. So it's very interesting there to kind of dive into these energies and know what they mean kind of on an astrological sense, like what they mean on the zodiac wheel. So This is all about our dreams, guys. This is all about our reality. This is the time where we can actually make our dreams reality, because we have Virgos and Pisces everywhere working together energetically. Some of us are actually together. There may be a Virgo and a Pisces actually physically in the same room, and that just makes the energy even more potent, because this is literally reality mixing in with this dream realm. So, this is all about earth and water. And when I think earth and water, like I was going back and I said, as when you're an earth sign, you have to represent, I said that earth can't fully embody water. Well, if you think about it, earth is the foundation for water. And if you focus on plants and trees, there's actually water within them. You water a plant, I'm thinking of an ocean right now, how there's a shore and then there's the ocean. Earth and water get along so well, at least energetically, like they accept that they're opposites. It's very beautiful. So this is a very fertile energy, right? Whenever you have earth and water, it's a very fertile energy. And I like to say that whenever there's earth and water, you know that there's life there, right? The water, it kind of nourishes the earth, and the earth gives water a place to be. It gives water a foundation. So Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, that's what you guys represent all the way. So it's interesting that I'm talking about this water, earth, fertile energy, because the Aquarius eclipse last month was all about, planting seeds with this new moon. And I knew that the Virgo full moon would literally ground these energies, right? So we have these metaphorical seeds in the ground right now. And when we have the new moon in Pisces, it'll be time to plant new spiritual seeds and plant new emotional seeds, right? So very interesting there energetically. And I just think that this has a lot to do with stability and growth and, combining not only just logic or the facts, but kind of being open to more facts coming in, or, it's a really mysterious energy, you guys. And I'm really excited to kind of get you all some messages from my tarot cards, okay? So I'll be right back, and we will definitely get started with the 12 zodiac signs. Hey guys, all right, I'm back to do the tarot portion of this message now. Sorry about that. My dog, he's just like being really needy today. So I had to he was scratching on the door the whole time. So hopefully that message was good. But it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense that I'm feeling this energy, because I'm really an empath. I can feel things very strongly. And as a Pisces, I'm all 12 zodiac signs. Like, they say that about Pisces, that Pisces are the last zodiac sign, but they're also, they share like characteristics of all zodiac signs. So there is Virgo in Pisces, we have a mixture of all these energies. And so when we go through full moons and things like that, I can literally feel like whatever this energy represents. So for instance, when there was a Virgo full moon 6 months ago, when there was a Pisces full moon opposite of Virgo, so I was reflecting all the Virgo energy. Man, did I feel like Virgos feel all the time. And I don't even want to complain, because it's like, you guys feel this all the time. I know it. There's always more to do. There was always a better way to do that. There was a faster way to do that. There was a more perfect way to do that. It's like, I just feel for Virgos so much, because, since you guys represent this kind of analytical energy, you're constantly analyzing energy around you to kind of get to know it on a better level. Like, you want to understand what it means physically. So it's kind of weird how Virgos, I feel you guys deal with irritation a lot. I feel that you deal with irritation a lot. A lot of astrologers say that Virgos, you guys deal with everyone being dumber than you. Like, Virgos are very intelligent people, because of how long in life, because of how often you guys analyze things. You guys have a lot of information. Virgos, you guys have answers for everything, basically. And if you're a Virgo, I literally don't believe in ADHD for you, because it's like something that comes with your soul. Like, focusing on so many different things and at once, and being able to multitask and get the job done, and waiting to the last minute to do something and getting it done anyways. Like, Virgos are just the shit. And they're very responsible people, And, you guys deal with a lot of people's... Wow, this is Archangel Metatron. Wow, this is the angel of Virgo. Like, this angel is definitely related to Virgo. And I just felt the need to stop shuffling. Wow, because Archangel Metatron is here. So if anyone gets this card, it's definitely the Virgo angel. And this angel also helps people that are on a new spiritual journey. So maybe this is a sign that all of us are kind of starting these new spiritual journeys. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that. Like, there's a bunch of pauses in my video now because my dog, like, he's like scratching at my door and did the little sneezy thing in the beginnings. It's like Virgo always has something to do. It just literally reminds me, I'm not blaming you guys' energy or anything, but it's making me embody the Virgo energy. Like, all right, this person needs this, and this person's bugging me, and this person wants this, and I gotta fix this, and everyone just made a mistake, and I gotta fix it. It just reminds me so much of you guys. So I just want you to know that I did a huge ceremony over the full moon for Virgo, sending you guys so much energy. And I felt the need to do that as a Pisces because I feel just so appreciative of the angels of our zodiac wheel, Virgos. You know, I feel that if the world was just all Virgos, that maybe we'd have a chance. But yeah, that's just my funny way of seeing the energy that's happening to me right now. Like, it definitely stresses me out, and I just feel the need to tell everyone that, you know, you don't have to be perfect. You know, you don't have to be so hard on yourself, even if you're not a Virgo. Like, we all have Virgo energy somewhere in our chart. So maybe this full moon can kind of lighten up the need to always do more, be more, you know, accomplish more, see more. Like, it's okay, guys. It's okay. The universe is trying to tell us that, you know, it is what it is, and you get done what you get done, and there really is no such thing as perfect. We are all imperfectly perfect, and you know, when we mess up and when we fall down and when we make mistakes, you know, that's when we learn the most. So I just kind of wanted to, I know what this Virgo energy symbolizes, and you know, I know that it can be helpful to hear that what you're doing is fine, and that you're doing the best job that you can, and that you're being, you know, your best self. And I'm proud of each and every one of you for working on yourselves and trying to be a better human. And I'm proud of the jobs that you do, whether you know, everyone has a job that they're doing. Just like me reading this tarot, you know, I'm doing a job now too. And so whatever job you do, even if you have a job to do, if you're working on yourself, we're all doing work in one way or another. Some of us are just flipping the TV remote, like whatever. We're all alive though. If you're watching this video, you're alive. And just to simply live is, you know, it's a job. It's a chore sometimes. And I don't mean to look at it, but that's Virgo for you. You know, I'm a Pisces. I have rose-colored glasses on most of the time. But the Virgo energy is across from me, opposite of me, to let me know, hey, Pisces, this is a real-ass world out here. There's bills, there's money, there's jobs, there's work to be done, there's problems, there's a lot to be analyzed. And, you know, that's not the energy that I'm comfortable with as a Pisces, but it is an energy that I respect. Because without that analytical energy of Virgo, without that realistic, hard-working 6th house of Virgo, of lifestyle, you know, Pisces wouldn't even be what they are. So I just felt the need to kind of give you guys a shout out there, all the Virgos out watching. Your full moon was beautiful. You know, it was just something. It was something. It was so different for me than all the other full moons. So enough about me and enough about all of that. It's time to get everybody's messages. So this message again is going to be about this full moon and how it's going to affect generally all the zodiac signs. Okay, so we're going to get a card for Aries. This is for Aries spirit. So what do they need to know about this full moon? What is the message, the full moon message for Aries? All right, Aries, you have release and relax. So I feel well, I know that a lot of Aries are out there really, really busy doing a lot of work. I don't know if it's this 6th house full moon that is like, sometimes astrologers say that the 6th house is the house of like work, but it's not the 10th house. The 10th house is Capricorn. That's more about your career and work like that. But the 6th house is about self-work. It's about like work and service to others. It's like work on your lifestyle. So Aries, I'm not sure if you got caught up in the Virgo flow of perfection or anything like that, but you want to relax. Relax, because you're doing the best that you can, Aries. You're doing all that you can. Everything is going to get done in divine timing. Divine timing is something that's coming up a lot with Virgo Pisces energy, because, you know, You may feel that you're really on top of things and that you're analyzing everything with this Virgo energy and that it's perfect and everything needs to go this perfect way. And that's when release and relax comes in, because you want to release the need to be perfect, Aries. You want to release the need to have this perfect lifestyle or to be what anybody else wants you to be. You know, it's time for you to really release anything that no longer serves you. It's time to release, you know, the need and want to always be better and to always be moving, to always do this and that. Like, release anything that doesn't serve you with this full moon and look to the future for something that's more authentic of you, right? You're a fire sign. You're all about the passion. So, you know, fire is like literally always hot and burning, and it represents this kind of this energy, right? Fire is a very energetic sign, all of you fire signs. So it's important for you to know that when this earth and water energy comes up, when it's all about grounded and emotions and all that, that you can just be your passionate self. Let your fire flicker, you know, and just relax and release, okay, Aries? Relax and release. Relax. Release whatever doesn't serve you. Bless you, Ty. Okay, Taurus, and this is for sun, moon, and rising, guys. So Taurus. Okay, your card flipped over, Taurus, and we have manifest. So Taurus, this full moon in Virgo was all about manifestation for you. See this like magic in this guy's hands right here? It's definitely time to start manifesting some things. And you're an earth sign, right? So this earth sign, this Virgo energy was all about your sister sign. This is an energy that, so whenever there's a full moon, it's always in either earth, water, air, or fire. So whenever it's in one of those four signs, the other two zodiac signs kind of feel the energy too. So this is, Virgo is your sister sign, Taurus, and it's all about, you know, manifesting these things into your real reality, manifesting certain things for your health, manifesting the lifestyle that you want, Taurus. You really should use. And I didn't even think about this for my moon. So I love earth moons because my moon is earth. So whenever there's a Virgo or Capricorn moon, my Taurus moon is like super excited because I was born when the moon was in earth. So this is definitely about grounded emotion for you too, Taurus. Maybe manifesting a foundation for your emotion, manifesting the ability to, you know, communicate your emotions logically and to kind of open up more on that tip. But you know, Taurus, I'm feeling more of a magical element here for you. This is literally a sign for you that you can manifest anything you want in your life. There's so many different Tauruses out there that could be watching. So you want to just ask yourself what it is that you want, what it is that you need. And it may have something to do with a job or with lifestyle or your health or how you can be better of service to others or vice versa. So Taurus, you know, manifest, okay? It's a very simple message here. The magic is really happening for Taurus because of this earth energy. And, you know, it's not too long before Taurus season. So maybe you should get manifesting now so that by the time your solar return comes around, that you've actually used this energy, you know, that you've used the magic that is here for you. And that's just what Spirit has to say to you, that you can manifest anything into your life. It's literally the power, you know, it's literally the magic that you're using. So manifest it, Taurus. You can literally manifest anything. You can create something out of nothing. And you guys are very resourceful, so that makes so much sense. It could be money for some of you. I know Taurus is all about their value and all about, you know, things that they can touch, feel, and see. So this guy looks like he's creating something that he can touch, feel, and see. But, you know, in order to do that, you know, you're tapping into a realm that you can't touch, feel, and see. So it's about combining those two, Taurus. That is so Pisces, Virgo energy. Okay, Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury too. So this energy is seriously definitely not far away from Gemini because Virgo is your guys' planetary sibling. So let's see what kind of message is coming out for Gemini for the full moon in Virgo on March 1st, yesterday. What can we talk to Gemini about? So let's see here. Gemini, I just feel like you got this last time too. You are special again. So you know what I'm picking up intuitively with this? I don't know if what you Geminis have been going through, if this energy has been kind of rough with you. Oh my Lord, the Spirit just reminded me that all this energy is squaring you. So I can't even imagine, you know, when Pisces squares you, you know, this is Spirit, this is, emotion. This is, oh my God, just all of that imagination. And Geminis literally are linked with imagination too. But if you're a Gemini and you ever wondered why it is that you struggle a little bit with maybe the spiritual elements in your life, I know a lot of spiritual Geminis, a good few of them actually. And you guys are literally the messengers of God. You're the first sign that embodies Mercury. A lot of people don't know it, but Geminis can be considered angels as well. But I see you more as, you know, sometimes I see you more as a prophet. But at the same time, you guys are spiritual. But if you ever wondered why it is that you can't really jig with that, like there's some sort of block that you face with spirituality, well, I'm not sure if you feel that all the time, but I do know that that's kind of a Gemini thing. Well, it's because Pisces squares you on the zodiac wheel. And that's an interesting thing to be happening. And I just think maybe some of you need to be reminded that you are angels and that you are special, and that the angels do think you're special. You're special in the heavenly realms. You're special. I think Gemini is so special. You're a mutable sign too. So this mutable heavy energy is literally calling you to the forefront. This Mercury in Pisces, your ruling planet, is squaring you guys. So if you're going through difficulties, if you're having doubts, this is Spirit literally reminding you that you are so special, Gemini. And don't worry, because your season is coming. Don't worry, because in a couple years, Gemini will be the North Node. Your time is coming. And right now, this isn't in the card, but I'm just channeling that you really want to communicate. Even though all this energy is squaring you, it's more important now than ever for you to communicate, especially about your spiritual lifestyle, especially about the transformations. All right, I see this butterfly here, and I don't know why I was led to do that, but now we have you are not alone, Gemini. You are not alone. You're never alone. You have a twin. Okay, you guys literally are the twins of the zodiac. And you're special, and you're not alone. And there's a lot of transformation. I see this butterfly here. A lot of transformation going on with Gemini too. And these transformations are making you even more of what you are. It could be a lot to handle right now. I think a lot of stars, I do readings every month. And for Gemini, a lot of energy picked up in February and in March. We just started March. I haven't done the readings for March, but February was a lot of energy coming in for Gemini. It was a lot of happiness, a lot of great things, but I can see why that would be a little bit a lot. You know, like I mentioned, for mutable signs, we go through change a lot. So this is a time for change, Gemini. And when we're going through change and transformation, it's important to hang on to what it is that we are, and to also let the universe change us as well, and go through these changes that are divine and on our path. You know, but there is a cocoon essence with you, Gemini, that you just got out of a cocoon phase. And this butterfly is really speaking to me for some reason for you guys. And you know, your head's hanging a little bit, but I want you to know that you are special, and you're so special that this came out for the Aquarius eclipse message and the full moon in Virgo. So for that kind of thing to happen, it definitely tells me that some of you guys are lacking the confidence right now, probably because all this new good stuff came in and you're like, well, you know, do I deserve this kind of thing? Or what do I do with this? Like, I'm not used to all this. Things are going kind of good, and it's so ironic how that can happen. But don't worry, this energy is going to move from Pisces squaring you to Aries, and Aries does not square you, okay? And let's just all take a moment and just, you know, love Gemini, because at least Saturn isn't opposite your sun anymore, all right? So there's always something to be happy about. And if anything, Gemini, just know that you're special, okay? You're very, very special, and you're not alone. Okay, not sure why that, I feel a very strange energy from Gemini lately, but I think it's just the heavy Pisces energy. So let's move on to Cancer. Cancer is a water sign, and your card is coming out. We have show appreciation, and right underneath that we have self-care. So these are my two cards that come up for drinking more water. These are my two cards, literally these are the only two cards in the deck that have people in like water like this. They're so similar. So this card was a card that got ran over one time during my reading. So ever since then, I've literally just taken this as a message that when this card comes up, that you may not be getting shown the appreciation that you want, or that you feel you deserve. And it could go both ways, Cancer. There could be someone that you need to show more appreciation to, or I feel more so that Cancers are just being misappreciated all around the world right now. But the angels are here for you, Cancer, and they're leading you to this Pisces water. You better use this Pisces energy, you know, to feel at home like the crab that you are. And, you know, not sure if a tiger or an angel is symbolic for any of you, but this tiger to me, it just symbolizes someone who looks scarier than they are, who's appearing more aggressive than they are. But look at this, you know, like this is literally a soft energy. This tiger is not mauling this angel apart. He's allowing this angel to guide him to his emotions and to her emotions. So this is a metaphor, Cancer, that the angels are literally guiding you to the emotional waters, to the spiritual waters. So you really want to drink that up. For some of you, this may be a message to really, you know, show more appreciation to your bodies, show more appreciation to the spirit realm. There's always something to be appreciative of, Cancer, but it gets harder to know that when people aren't giving you appreciation. So hopefully you are, even if other people don't appreciate you, hopefully you're appreciating yourself. And I challenge you, Cancer, to sit down and write everything out that you appreciate about you and about your life and about the world and about the universe, just to kind of balance these energies out, because you're being challenged right now by this energy that's kind of making you doubt if you're appreciated or doubt your worth. So in order to balance that energy out, or to kind of, you know, go on the flip side with that, that's how I work with energies. Like if I feel sad, you just do something that makes you happier. Do something to change the energy up. So Cancer, if you're feeling unappreciated, or you know, if there's something in your life that you want to show appreciation to and you're not really sure how to go about that, then I would just write about it. I would write or do something emotional or creative, because you're being led to the water. I see you, some of you are this angel, some of you are this tiger, but you're being led to the water either way right now, whether if you're standing by the water while other people drink, or if there's angels around you while you're led to the water. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So some of you Cancers are not, you know, doing the things that are best for you right now. And it could be because you're not being shown the appreciation. Sometimes when you're being beat down like that, or criticized, or, you know, you feel you guys are very sensitive people. And so sometimes you can just sit with the emotion as opposed to drinking it and allowing it to become a part of you. So use the emotion that you're feeling, Cancer, as a way to kind of replenish yourself, because you are a water sign. And I know you're all about action. The action that you need to take right now is with yourself, not other people, not with what you feel, but literally you need to ask yourself, what was it time to do? Where does this water need to come in at? Because we have two things literally. So here's this angel drinking water. So it's like the angelic side of you and the more fierce side of you. That all needs to be submerged in water right now. So if you know a Cancer, make sure you're showing them appreciation. And if you are a Cancer, make sure you're showing yourself appreciation, and the people that you love, make sure you're showing them appreciation too. This full moon was all about that for you. So you may need to even appreciate your lifestyle a bit more, or appreciate your foundation a little bit more. Cancer, you guys are all about the emotional foundation. So I think Cancers need to work on their emotional foundation right now. And that's when you guys feel appreciated the most, right? Okay, let's move on to Leo energy. Let's close that out and move on to Leo energy. Leo, what is this full moon in Virgo about for the Leos? The lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Okay, we have release and relax again, and it was interesting. I mentioned all the fire signs when I was talking to Aries about this. So fire signs, I'm going to go ahead and say, you know, we haven't done Sagittarius yet, but I feel this in my heart that all of you, there's something to release right now, and there's a need to relax with the universe, because she's like by this window, and she's like has a window open, so there's fresh air, and there's all these stars. So maybe you guys need to look up at the stars a little bit more and just allow fresh air in, so that you can release and relax, okay? Relax and release something. But the card that came out for you, Leo, is pray. So wow, Leo, this moon, you know, this is a very angelic moon. And for you, Leo, there's something that you need to pray about. I sense that some of you Leos are waiting for an answer, or you need guidance right now. You know, you've been praying. This is a sign that some of you have actually been praying more. And you know, prayer comes in many different ways. You don't have to get on your knees and be in a church. No. Prayer is anything when you're speaking to the divine. You can pray on the toilet, you can pray in the shower, you can pray in your mind. I can pray right now. Prayer is not when you cross your hands and get a Bible. No, no, no. Prayer is when you are speaking to the universe, when you are speaking to your higher self, whenever you are opening yourself up to be available for guidance or for wisdom. So there's something here, Leo, like this is literally a sign. So if you're a Leo watching this, if you were led to watch my video, I think that you should pray. And if you're not confused right now, or if you're not needing any guidance, well, it's even better to pray when you don't need anything. Heaven loves that. You know, the angels need that kind of love. Just pray for humanity. Pray, you know, you guys are the North Node, so pray for everyone to align with their destiny. Pray for everyone to, you know, let go of what they need to let go of and to start on their path. So it depends on where you are, Leo, or what kind of Leo you are watching this, or where the Virgo energy is for you. It is in your second house, so some of you are praying for a certain job, or maybe a turnaround in a financial situation. I feel that Leos are just, you guys are dreaming big right now, and you guys are all working on different projects for yourself, and there may be an element that you're waiting on that not even you can gain, because Leos are very fiery, they're very passionate and ambitious people. So you're not used to being in a situation where you literally have to pray for something to come your way, because you guys are the divine children. You know, you guys just go out and get it. But there's something humbling you right now, and there's something waiting for you in a different realm that you can't get by just being a lion. You can't get by just being the king of the jungle. I'm hearing Spirit say that there's something waiting for you within prayer. So this is also my meditation card. Some of you need to remember there's relax and release too. So some of you guys need to pray that something releases out of your life. I'm feeling that it's a partner for some of you, a very toxic relationship that some of you are wanting to release. Some of you guys need to just pray that these energies relax, and that, like, I don't know why, but I just felt tense just then. So some of you are going through so much, Leo. Some of you guys are going through so much, and you know, you guys don't usually have a problem with that. You guys do well with the spotlight on you, but there's a need to pray right now for something. So, you know, this is different for all of you, but whatever it is, just know that the angels literally want you to pray, because they're going to communicate something to you, Leo. There's some sort of spiritual conversation that needs to take place, or something waiting for you in a different realm that maybe you don't visit often. Maybe you guys are so busy, you know, I'm not sure how often you Leos pray, but this Virgo moon was all about prayer and relax and release. So you can pray. Prayer is a release, meditation is a release, and prayer is relaxing, and meditation is relaxing. So I think it all goes hand in hand with you guys. I'm feeling a lot of angel presence with you guys. So make sure you're praying as a Leo. Even if you just do a quick prayer, just make sure you pray. Please, if you watch this video, please, 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 if you're a Leo sun, moon, or rising, prayer is coming up very strongly for you. And that card only comes up when you need to talk to God, when you need to talk to the universe. So please do that. You will not regret it, okay? Virgo, this is your full moon, Virgo, in your first house, Virgo. How are you guys doing? Oh my God, Virgos, I love you so much. You're perfect just the way you are, Virgo. Virgo, oh my gosh, Virgo. So we have self-reflection. Wowza. Of course this will come out for Virgo. Of course. The moon is all about self-reflection. There's all this energy in Pisces across from you guys. So right now is a time, all of March is a time for you guys to self-reflect. Because your birthdays, you're literally on the half mark of your birthday. Whenever there's a full moon in your sign, that means you're halfway towards your solar return. Virgo, self-reflect, Virgo. This angel, you guys are angels. This angel is literally looking in the mirror. So this reminds me of Michael Jackson, who was a Virgo. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, yeah. You know, want to make a change, to take a change. Take a look in the mirror and make a change. So Michael Jackson's coming through here today. And he is telling you guys that if you're a Virgo, you have got to use this time to self-reflect on you, self-reflect on your lifestyle, self-reflect on, you know, what it is that you want to see come to fruition within March and April. It's almost springtime. Virgos love when the sun comes out, honey child. Virgos are earth signs, so you guys are all about when the weather is nice. The weather's nice today. I know there's some Virgos coming out after that full moon, girl. So let me get serious here, guys. You know, this is a strong message to self-reflect, Virgo. It's time to look yourself in the mirror. You know, this is all this Pisces energy. Pisces is a water sign. Water reflects things. You know, And I literally, you know, I've been reading certain things about this full moon, and this full moon is literally, you know, Virgo that moon was the reflection of Mercury, of Venus, of the sun, of Chiron, of Neptune. So we have literally that stellium of energy. And Virgos walking around everywhere wondering, why the hell are my emotions all of a sudden out of whack? Why the hell am I feeling these feelings, you know, the feeliest feels that I've ever felt in my whole entire feeling life? Like, you know, Virgo, you guys handle emotions pretty well, but it's time to go inwards. Now, I feel the need to show you this. This is your tarot card, Virgo. And you got, this is about self-reflection. So look what we have here. We have two cards here about self-reflection. It's time for you to self-reflect on your own world. It's time for you to retreat like the hermit you are and look yourself in the mirror and just, you know, see what you see, Virgo. Now, don't be so hard on yourself, because Virgos, you guys look at things. Oh my God. I'm not sure if people know this, but you know how if you know a Virgo and you feel like they always criticize you and that they're always like trying to make you perfect, well, have you ever stopped to think about why Virgo is that way and how in the hell they deal with it? And you gotta wonder how they treat themselves if they're always on edge like that, and if they're always, you know, if I was a Virgo constantly having to take in all this detail and criticize all this detail and analyze all this detail, well, how do you think it is for a Virgo to look themselves in the mirror? Not the easiest thing to do, but you want to embrace this time to do so. You are an angel, Virgo. You are the angel of reflection. You have that inner light as the hermit. So it's okay to drop the ball. You won't even be dropping the ball. This is spirit time. Maybe in a physical realm, it's looked at as dropping the ball. But when you go inward to self-reflect, and if certain people fall on their face because you're not around to help them or whatever, well, look at what you're going to get out of the deal. There are certain things that can only be understood when you self-reflect. Virgo doesn't care enough about themselves as they do about their job, or about being right, or about being correct, or strong, or responsible. You know, you guys don't like to break down, but, and I'm not telling you to break down, I'm just telling you to look at yourself without judgment. Look at yourself, and you may be surprised at what you see, because there's a lot of energy right now contributing to your self-reflection. Like Pisces energy, all those planets that I just named, it's going to be a part. You're going to be able to see yourself in a new light. And I've been knowing this about Virgo. I've been picking this up about Virgo. So please, Virgo, look at yourself in a new light. Self-reflect in a new way without seeing something that needs to be changed, or without seeing something that is less than perfect. Like, no, Virgo, you are divinely orchestrated. You were constructed by the hands of other angels. And you are literally, you are perfect how you are. Do not see yourself as the mistakes that you've made. You're literally perfectly imperfect. And that's just me being a Pisces, trying to like hold you guys and give you this energetic message. But to be real and to just channel this message for you, it's the full moon. This full moon was all about self-reflection for you. It's about looking at yourself in a new light. We have stay. So there's a certain friendship or relationship that you're being asked to stay in right now because it's angelic. It's, you know, don't leave yourself, don't leave. So stay in a place of self-reflection. Stay with the angels, stay in your positive, you know, stay with this Virgo energy, because this energy is going to move and it's going to change and have a different effect on us. But you're being asked to stay in this self-reflected state all throughout March, okay? Because Virgos are going through so much change right now, like it's unbelievable. So self-reflection, Virgo, is coming up heavy for you guys, and I wouldn't expect anything less with a full moon, okay, with water and all that. So self-reflect on your lifestyle, self-reflect on your job and on your health, and on who you are and who you want to become. It's time for you to see yourself in a brand new light, Virgo angels. That is like literally one of the best messages. I feel like that was so spirit right there. That was definitely the card for you. So that was the first half of the zodiac wheel. Let's move into the second half of the zodiac wheel. Let's talk to the shadow of Aries. Libra, you are the shadow of Aries. You're the balance. And listen, this full moon happened in your 12th house. Virgo is your 12th house of subconscious. So Libras have an angelic subconscious, you know. People don't know that Libras feel a lot like Virgos. Libras are also always trying to make things perfect subconsciously. They may not be aware of that, they may not show that, but they are the balance beam, and they are always trying to balance out all of the details in their subconscious. So let's see the message for Libra and what this Virgo moon has in store for Libras all around. Okay, so just like Gemini, that they are special, the angels want you to know that you are loved, Libra. Libra, you're ruled by Venus. Venus is in Pisces, so there's a lot of emotion coming for you. I know I like to say that the earth signs, you know, aren't that emotional or whatever. Well, air signs, you guys are even more so that way. Air signs can be very detached sometimes, and you guys can kind of hide your love for people. You can hide your feelings. So I'm seeing this rose here as you know, it's behind this guy's back, almost like he's not aware of it. So there could be someone in your life that loves you, Libra, or you could love someone else, and it may not be the most open thing. It may not be as open as you'd like, but this is also a message saying that you are loved, Libra. You may have been going through certain things recently. You know, Pisces is your 6th house, and you know, this is all about your spiritual lifestyle. But first, before we begin any of that balance talk, before we say anything about Libra and things like that, you have to know that you are loved. And there's something here also with acceptance, because that's the card that that revealed itself. So there's something that you need to mentally accept. You also need to accept that you're loved, Libra. Like I said, you're ruled by Venus. So Venus is the god of love, the goddess of beauty, you know, the goddess of attraction. So love is important to Libras. Love is, and friendship is important. And so we have this huge full moon behind this person. So that literally tells me that this moon was all about acceptance. And this moon was all about, you know, stepping into more of a lifestyle that you know, that our lifestyle, if we lived a lifestyle of feeling hated, it would be very, very different from a lifestyle that we were able to live feeling loved. So it's time for you to step into this new lifestyle where you're more comfortable, where you're, and this is so awesome that this is coming up, because you see, Libra, your 6th house is Pisces, and Virgo is the 6th house. So Libras everywhere are literally so lifestyle focused right now, focused on their future and on what this life means and what you can do to make your lifestyle more loving, more caring, more stable, more, you know, maybe even a little bit more emotionally connected with those around you. But the angels want you to know that there's this spiritual tulip. Like, this is like kind of hidden growth, because it's like a rose that was picked, right? So you feel like the growth has stopped, but it is just begun, Libra. Little do you know, there's this huge garden of these flowers that you're headed towards soon. You have a full moon next month, so there's going to be certain completions. You know, all this energy is about to head into Aries, which is your 7th house. So it's important for you to know that you are loved already, because Venus, your ruling planet, is going to enter your opposite sign. So, and that's going to happen on March 6th, okay? Venus is going to enter your 7th house of relationships. I think that's sexy for Libra. It may be a little bit challenging because Venus is going to be opposing your sun. Venus is going to be far away from where she's at home, but then she's going to move into Taurus, which is your sister sign. Both of you guys are ruled by Venus, so, you know, keep a lookout for my posts. I'll definitely be posting about all these planet shifts. But in the meantime, Libra, you know, if you have to hide your love, or if someone's hiding their love for you, not for long, honey child, because you are loved. The angels know that you're loved. The universe knows that Libra is loved, and you are loved by the universe. And even the love that's hidden from you is going to be able to be felt so tremendously. And I see some of you are even going to get some sort of offer. Some of you are even going to get some sort of secret admirer. I see that this flower is going to be given to you or something. So this could manifest. It could be a loving offer. It doesn't have to be like, hey, will you date me? It could be just something that brings, like, it's different for Libra. It's not always relationships that make Libra feel loved, you know. It's the most interesting things. Whatever brings Libra balance is when they really feel the love. So I think balance is coming in for you guys, and you're going to be feeling more loved than ever soon. So just hang on there, Libra. Make sure you're accepting things right now, the good and the bad, because when you know that you're loved by the universe, there's nothing that scares you. And you are an archangel, okay? So this 12th house moon was all about just stepping into the love and knowing that you're loved. And I think maybe you guys will gain the confidence to do certain things. Libras are so confident when they know they're loved. So I'm very happy with that message from the universe, that the universe just wants all these Libras to know that they're loved, so that they can step out and, you know, be their balanced scale self. Love is balance. So you are loved, Libra, and in order for you to love others, you need to know that you're loved, right? You need to love yourself. So I feel that balance is coming. And I don't know who this is for, but we have compassion and Archangel Michael. So I'm not sure if this is a Libra piggyback message or if this is for Scorpio. But there's Archangel Michael is coming through with passion. And let me tell you, I've had the Archangel Michael pop out a lot after speaking to Libra. So there's some sort of, you guys are archangels. Archangel Michael is an archangel and Libra is an archangel. So Michael wanted to come out real quick with the compassion, right? This is all about that Libra. This is Libra Scorpio energy. So between Libra and Scorpio, and this is a message for all of us too, that there's certain compassion that we need to go after. You know, look at this sword. It's literally lit with firing and compassion. So whether we're cutting certain things out of our life that are no longer compassionate service to us, or whether we're going after things in a passionate way, this is a message that wanted to come out for us. The compassionate Archangel Michael is here, and some of you need to pray to Archangel Michael. It might be Libra, it might be Scorpio, but that message kind of flipped out. And you know, Archangel Michael has came out before after speaking to Libra. So, you know, you guys just kind of open up those Archangel gates, the Archangel gateway for spirit. So hello, Archangel Michael. Scorpio, what's up, guys? Pisces season was kind of cool for you. Well, we're not done, but I just, you know, Cancer and Scorpio and Pisces, we're all in the water together. And I think Scorpio, you know, some of you may not have enjoyed this heavy water energy because you guys are the fixed sign. So you like to stabilize emotions, and I don't even know how you do it. I'm not about stabilized emotion. I'm about emotional change. Cancer is about emotional action. And Scorpio, you guys are all about still waters. Like, you know, and water is never still. So you guys are literally magic and pure. So let's get a message about this full moon for you in this Pisces season. Like, what was this full moon about for Scorps? What is the message for Scorpio? Wow. Okay. So Taurus and Scorpio, there's something going on there with that. So it might be Jupiter. You guys have Jupiter in your sign, but for Taurus and Scorpio to get manifest is literally so awesome. So that means there's some manifesting going on between Scorpio and Taurus energy. So the universe may be, you know, kind of spreading a message here about manifesting certain things intimately, manifesting certain transformations in your lifestyle, or manifesting certain things within the resources that you have and the shared resources that you have with others. But Scorpio, this is a transformation that you're manifesting. And when a Scorpio gets to manifest in something, it comes to fruition rather quickly because you guys are ruled by Mars and Pluto. So that's literally, that's like manifested action. That's manifested, well, I don't think you guys are manifesting aggression. Some of you might be. You might need to manifest some aggression. It's whatever you need, Scorpio. Just like I was talking to Taurus about, this is creating something out of nothing. So if you're in a situation where you're like, well, what do I do? I've done all I can physically. Well, that's where the Pisces energy comes in. And where you let go of logic a little bit, maybe you let go of your foundation a little bit to do something a little bit different, Scorpio, a little bit magical. Some of you Scorpios, I know a few spiritual Scorpios, but other Scorpios, you know, you guys, you like to work a lot, and, you know, because having a job is stabilizing your emotion, right? Because money stabilizes our emotions. It gives us these things to have that makes our lifestyles better. Scorpio, you're still a water sign though. So it's time to manifest something that's metaphysical. You know, you want to manifest something just like Taurus, something that isn't from here, something that you can feel really deeply. You've been feeling it. You've been feeling this situation or this job, or maybe it has something to do with your divine destiny. You've seen something, Scorpio. You've seen something, and I'm seeing this card differently. You see that Scorpio stare? When a Scorpio is staring at something they want, it's very, very intense. So, man, Scorpio is focused right now. This Pisces energy has really ignited the magic for Scorpio, and you guys are intensely focusing your intimate. Scorpio is one of those passionate, intense, like you're focusing your intensity on what you're manifesting, and you're giving your all. Scorpios are so powerful. You could be manifesting a certain rebirth, a certain, you know, differences within yourself or within your own life. But this Pisces Virgo energy, this full moon, was all about manifested completions and new beginnings for yourself, just like Taurus, but in a different way. You and Taurus probably want very different things out of life, but it doesn't matter, Scorpio. The angels are telling you that you can literally manifest whatever you need now. And you can always do that. But this is a reminder that this full moon is making that even more magical for you and even more potent. So if you're a Scorpio watching this, know that you can manifest whatever you're thinking about. Because I feel that some of you are getting an idea like, ooh, I wonder if she's talking about this for me. I am. Yes, I'm talking about that. Manifest it. I know it seems out of reach. It may have something to do with a different person. And now I have love yourself. Felt the need to give you guys that card. Love yourself enough to be able to tap into those powers. Scorpio holds out. Okay? Scorpios can literally... You guys work in those under realms, okay? And I know you guys hold back a lot because you don't want to be dark. You don't want to be too intense. You know, you don't want to give in to the identifiers that astrologers give you. But this is one identifier that I would not shun away from. It is not a bad thing to manifest. Some of you may be manifesting, you know, it ain't my business. I just know that the universe is telling Scorpios to come out of the woodworks just like Taurus. You guys are being called on. So a lot of you may not know it, but the things that you're manifesting aren't entirely for you. There's something that the universe needs you for. You too, Taurus. There's something that the universe is asking you to manifest, and it's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit the collective. It's going to benefit the universe. It's going to change some things. There are certain things that only a Scorpio can bring into this world. There are certain things that only a Taurus can bring into this world, and you guys are being called to manifest those very things, okay? So get manifesting, get sitting down, and get magically, you know, setting your intent. Because some of you could be asking, you know, well, how do I do that? How do I make my hands and make magic go like that? Well, you can, Scorpio. You have to just use your imagination and light some candles, set your intent. All you have to do is write down what you want and burn that piece of paper, and boom. You've manifested something. Manifesting can be as easy as just saying, I will get this job. Boom, you manifested it. You just have to believe in it too. You know what I mean? It's not all about saying it. It's about believing in it and creating the action as well. You can't just sit here and say, oh, well, I manifest a job for myself. Well, it can work. It can work like that, but it's even better. It'll manifest even faster if you say, I'm going to get this job. I'm going to get this job. So let me go fill out this application and keep saying that. I'm going to get this job. I'm going to get this job. I'm going to get this job. And then you will get the job. Or if you want a relationship, I'm going to attract this person. You know how you guys are, Scorpio. You guys manifest all the time without even knowing it. That intensity that you get when you want something, that is manifestation. So I think Scorpios and Tauruses are just natural manifestors. Like Scorpio manifests in a more intimate way, and Taurus manifests in a more like value, like grounded way. But either way, Scorpio and Taurus are out here manifesting some things. So, all right, guys, that's what's up. Scorpio, get to manifesting. Don't hold out. Don't doubt yourself, because, girl, now we have freedom coming out too. So there's a message here. I'm not sure if that was for Sagittarius, but if it is, this could be for you, Scorpio and Sagittarius. Like, some of you are manifesting freedom for yourself. You're manifesting the feeling. Some of you could literally be manifesting freedom. Like, you could feel, I know that my last message for Scorpio was trapped. So some of you have manifested freedom, and some of you could be in this free state. And for you, Sagittarius, you guys are all about freedom. So there's some sort of freedom going on with Scorpio and Sagittarius. This moon could have been, you know, and you already know. Somebody, whoever that message was for, even if you're not a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, this energy also has a very free feeling to it. But I am going to go ahead and, you know, that's especially for Scorpio and Sagittarius. But let's get, you know, let's set our intent to actually get Sagittarius a message. That way I know Spirit was here. Sagittarius, hey guys, you're a mutable sign too. Mutable power. So, Sagittarius, what's going on with you guys? How is this Virgo moon for you? We're still in the Virgo moon energy, but it's not full. So let's see here what this moon is about for you and what the message is here for Sagittarius. What can we talk to Sagittarius about? Wow. I cannot make this stuff up, guys. I had a feeling that Aries and Leo in Sagittarius, look at guys, it's relax and release again. Okay, this came up for Aries, and when I talked to Aries, I felt the need to mention the other fire signs. So there is something heavy. Let's see what's behind this card. Okay, the Mother Mary. Okay, this is Virgo energy. Virgos are the Mother Mary. They're the Virgin Mary. So this energy was all about you guys relaxing and releasing, you know, relaxing. You know, I know not everything's where you want it to be right now. Not everything is perfect right now, but this energy is slow. we don't want to rush things right now, because we would literally be rushing literally the final chapter to a book. So I don't know about you, but when the movie gets to the good part, and when a book gets to the good part, I don't want to rush to the end, because the end is important. The middle, yeah, is important. The beginning is important. But there's this relationship between endings and beginnings that I understand as a Pisces. Like, Aries and Pisces get it. Virgo and Pisces get it. Sagittarius, don't rush right now. Right now is a time to relax and just gaze up at the stars, just like Aries, just like Leo. It's time for you to just appreciate the divine, and to just, if you're a Sagittarius watching this, whenever you have time, whenever the next nightfall comes, so if you're watching this in 3 days, whenever you hear this message, please go outside and look up at the stars. There's a message for you. There's a message there about something, about relaxing. Well, when I look at the stars, it's very relaxing, right? You're literally looking at yourself in an infinite form. Like, we are the stars are us. So Sagittarius, you're all about seeing, you're all about believing. And I've been trying to tell Sagittarius all over. I have a few Sagittarius friends. Sagittariuses and Pisces, they're ruled by Jupiter together, okay? And, so whenever something happens to Sagittarius, it happens to Pisces too. Well, it doesn't happen to Pisces, but I feel it, okay? So what I'm trying to say is that all this energy in Pisces, if you've been wondering why you've been feeling the intensity of it, well, because this energy is squaring you just like it squares Gemini. So for Gemini and Sagittarius, you guys are a portal. And those portals are kind of being shut down right now temporarily, because if those portals were open during Pisces season, it would just be too intense for us all. There's nothing coming in or going out right now. There's kind of a quarantine. A spiritual quarantine is taking place. I feel a very still energy. And that's what Pisces have to work with, that kind of energy. We don't need portals to be open. There are times in our universe where those portals need to be open. In Gemini season, in Sagittarius season, whenever the moon goes through Sagittarius, whenever the moon goes through Gemini, that's when those portals open. But right now, there's only Mars in your guys' sign. So you definitely want to relax, because Mars is like seriously a go, go, go planet. Mars is Aries ruling planet. So you guys could be feeling the action. Like, all right, let's go. Like, Sag is so exciting and they're so fiery and passionate. But you're being asked to relax. Relax, Sagittarius, because you're all about believing. So there's something here waiting for you, but you can't tap into it unless you woo-sa. Sag, you come with a lot of energy, and there's certain energetic influences that are positive for you that are waiting in a more calmer environment that you can only tap into. Like, they literally can't reach you if your energy is like scaring them away. So relax and woo-sa so that this message can come in for you. Make sure that you're just taking time to just challenge yourself to literally slow down a little bit in the month of March, or just for the next week or so, especially around the full moon energy and stuff like that. Like, I just feel the need that there's, you want to release the aggression or release any doubts that you have, and just make sure that you're relaxing. All the fire signs needed to hear that message. You guys are feeling that Aries season coming, and let me tell you, Aries season pops off. Leo feels it, Sag feels it, Aries feels it, and fire is just everywhere. Everybody's in flames and we're loving it, and it's the opposite of hell. Like, Aries season is like fucking heaven, right? It feels like heaven even though it's hot as hell. So, guys, the season's coming. Aries season is coming. The fire is coming back into the universe. And, Sag, it's important for you to relax right now, because Pisces are very dear to you, their energy. We share Jupiter together, so when a Pisces gets together with a Sag, it's very expansive. It becomes about what we see and we believe together. Like, Sag is sight and beliefs. Pisces is, like dreams and imagination. So, oh my God, Sag, Pisces and you are so similar. So all this energy has just changed you so much. And with the Mother Mary there, it's about releasing, anything that isn't pure, releasing anything that isn't calm. You know what I mean? The Mother Mary is so nurturing. So I believe the Mother Mary is literally around your guys' energy, aka Virgo, and she's here to tell you to relax and release. I think you guys know, you guys can be pretty psychic, so whatever you have had a feeling to release lately, release it. And if you've had a feeling to slow down, just slow down, Sagittarius, because you don't want to let these energies pass you by, because soon everything's going to be a go, go, go. And I know you do better with that energy, but when the universe tells you to slow down, you know, it's the most honest stoplight that there is. The universe is the most honest stoplight that there is. So right now it's yellow for all of us. So I don't know about you. You guys could be the type sometimes to put the pedal to the metal, and when a light goes yellow, you might go through it. So that could be a message too. Don't run into yellow lights because that kind of came through just then, and you may get a ticket. So yeah, sad. Just, you know, yellow light, slow down, love. And don't worry, the energies will pick up again soon. But right now it's about spirit, and there's some sort of message the angels have for you at the end of this week that you need to be a little bit slower for. Make a wish. So guys, if you're watching this part of the video, you were meant to see this, and the angels are guiding you to make a wish. Sagittarius, make a wish. And also Capricorn, this energy could be speaking to you. But if you're watching this part, some of you guys might, you know, watch, and it could be for Libra too, because we have You Are Loved. So if you're listening to this part of my voice, then you need to make a wish, because the gateways are kind of opening up, and this is the time where you can literally, your wishes will come true. Okay, so make a wish, guys. There's that star up there, and I'm telling you, we all need to be looking up at the heavens right now, because there are certain things happening in the celestial bodies that, you know, those energies will kind of change soon. And with all this Pisces energy, it's just like so magical, you know. It's all about endings and completion. So you want to take a look there before certain things begin anew. You may never get the chance to see it again. Okay, Capricorn, rising, sun, and moon. What can we tell Capricorn, which is another one of those earth energies? All right, Capricorn, we had an energy kind of just pop out for you. Learn something new, Capricorn. This is a Virgo moon, okay? And you guys are all about, you and Virgo are very similar. You're all about work ethic. You're all about grounded, you know, even though Virgo's mutable and Capricorn is cardinal. So Capricorn, this is about mutable action, okay? So Virgo, that Virgo energy is kind of showing you what it is that you can change in your life, what it is that you can change with your, you know, your health, with your fucking job, and maybe money situations. But you guys need to try something new. And here's this Pisces water down here. Pisces is water, and then we have earth back there too. So you're standing on earth. See, when a Capricorn is never going to give into water completely. That's for your other sign, Cancer, right? Cancer is the opposite sign of you. So here you are, Capricorn, standing on the ground, right? See her feet? Pisces is ruled by the feet. So you're just kind of dipping a toe. You know, you're just dipping in there a little bit, trying something new out. So Capricorn, this full moon was all about literally new beginnings and endings. Whenever a door closes, another opens. So the universe is telling Capricorn to try something new. It may be something a little bit more creative than you're used to. It may be something out of the left field. I know you guys are all about, you know, stability and action and climbing those mountains, but maybe now you're kind of climbing sand hills, or maybe you're climbing oceans, or something that doesn't quite make sense to you yet, but it will. It will. You will create your own sense out of it, Capricorn. But first, try something new, because I feel that there's something spiritually hidden in this new opportunity. Some of you may be trying a new job. Some of you may be trying a new look. Some of you may be in a new relationship. But whatever it is, I feel that it almost makes you uncomfortable. Like you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it because it's so different. Well, it's okay, Capricorn. There's something, you know, this is a time for new beginnings. You know, by the time Aries season hits, you know, we're all going to be kind of new forms of ourselves. We've traveled around the entire zodiac wheel. So we're hanging out in Pisces right now, still in that kind of in-between world of finishing things up. We're on the last chapter. So when we're on last chapters, we start thinking about what it is that we want to begin, right? So there's a new story being written for you, Capricorn. And it's one that, I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of newness in it. But that's okay, right? This is just, why would you want to climb the same mountain over and over? You want a challenge, don't you, Capricorn? So this new thing that you're trying out, that you're learning, well, first of all, I feel that you guys are trying a lot of new things right now. But you can learn from it is the most important part. And Capricorns are very intelligent. You're all about learning and growing. So just try something new right now. It's not really about the old. And what I just heard was out with the old and in with the new. So learn something new from this energy, Capricorn. Learn something new about yourself or about your life or about the people around you. So whatever this metaphor means to you, you need to dip your foot. Maybe you don't jump all the way into it, Capricorn. Okay, keep one of your feet on land, but make sure at least part of you is opening yourself up to new opportunities and new circumstances, okay? Because you have learned a certain lesson and the universe is sending you in new things, and some of you are kind of shunning them. And you're such a powerful force that the universe even listens to you. So make sure that you're allowing yourself to align with new things on your path, because Capricorn loves new shiny things, and these new shiny things are going to come in the form of people and of situations and circumstances, okay? They might not be physical things, but this is new emotion and new grounded stability. So Capricorn, I just feel that you guys are doing some new things. Hey, my dog starts growling. He's a little Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. So Ty, shut your mouth. Okay, Aquarius, my dog must just feel your energy because he's born on January 20th. So he's Aquarius. He's starting to bark down there. Aquarius, you guys are the water bearer, and Virgo is the Virgo is the wheat bearer. So this moon was very symbolic for you guys, very fertile for you guys to be the water and Virgo to be the wheat. So Aquarius, there's something that you already know about this full moon. There's something you already know about your life, and she's walking on earth next to this ocean. Okay, so she's like couldn't sleep at night, so she like started to walk the beach so that she can engage in heavy thought. And you guys are all about the future, right? So Aquarius right now is probably in this really uncomfortable position where they know all there is to know. Like you guys are literally all knowing. Like you know so much right now. You know things are coming to an end. You know things are completing. You know certain things are just around the corner. You know, and plus you guys just went through your solar return, so you're like living the life, you know, like you're like a month old now. You're newborns again, but you're very intelligent newborns. And you already know, well, some of you already know that you are loved, right? Because we have you are loved coming out. So this is the Libra message coming in again. So Aquarius, you are loved and you already know that. So there may be a situation with a certain partner or something where, you know, you already know that there's love there, but there could be something kind of hidden about it too. You may not be expressing your love like Libra, but I'm feeling a different message here for Aquarius. This is literally the universe telling you that you are loved. But there's something here. You guys are the South Node still, so there's a lot of releasing going on. And I know that you guys are in this weird position. Pisces are you know, it's Pisces season, and Aquarius and Pisces have an interesting relationship. And, you know, you guys could be feeling a lot of these feelings too, but it's important right now that you guys are just focusing on the fact that you are loved and that the universe loves you. There's a lot of love being sent to you. Venus was just in your guys' sign. Mercury was just in your sign. So there's a lot that you already know about love, Aquarius. And, you know, I'm going to get one more card for you guys because you're just aliens. And you guys are my 12th house. And I just don't know, really. You know, the message there is that you are loved and that you already know that. So let's get one more message for Aquarius about this full moon. Oh. All right, just like Capricorn, well, we have pray. Some of you are praying to learn something new about a situation or praying for more information, but the same card that Capricorn got, so this might be Saturnian. Saturn is hanging out in Capricorn, you know, really restricting certain things and definitely getting down to business. But there's something here about learning something new, and I just feel that it's Saturnian because Aquarius and Capricorn got this. So there's something about the 10th and the 11th house. Could be learning something new in your career, trying a new career, this is the same message for you as Capricorn. You know, Aquarius, you guys are the water bearer too. And in your guys' card, you guys are just like this. The star card is there's a woman with her feet on the ground and one foot in the water. So you guys are all about grounded emotion. You guys are all about logically communicating your emotion too. So there's something here. You can learn something new from the ground. This is literally learning from the Virgo and Pisces energy. So one of your feet are learning from grounded stability, and the other foot is learning from the polar opposite of that energy, which is the emotion. Spiritually learning about something, creatively learning about something, passionately learning about something. There is newness coming in for you on the horizon. Do you see in the background of that card how the sun is like either setting or rising? So the fact that we don't know if it's setting or rising is very interesting. This could be metaphorical for your life, Aquarius. Maybe you don't know what is ending and what is beginning right now. But there is something that you already know, and now we're being led to pray just like Leo. So you have the same energy as Leo. So that's very, very interesting. Some of you are praying for a new situation or praying to learn something new about an old situation. There could be, some of you are going through some karmic situations with people where it's just, it feels like it's the same thing, and Aquarius doesn't do well with that kind of energy, because you guys are always about thinking about the future, and when you think in a futuristic way, you're thinking towards change, you're thinking towards growth, and change and growth can't happen if there's just this cycle that you've already learned. You feel kind of bored. So some of you are literally praying to the universe that something new comes into your life at this time, because you're feeling that emotion, right? You're feeling that emotion right next to you. Pisces is your second house, so some of you could be trying to learn something new about finances, or about, you know, your job, or maybe about the people and places and things in your life, people that you work with. Aquarius, I just feel that this is learning from water and learning from earth as well. You know, you guys work with two different elements, air and water. So you're always trying to balance that intellectual emotion, you know, that grounded logic and that kind of fluid emotion, spirituality related things. So there's something new on the horizon. I feel that there's both. In Aquarius's life, there are things setting and there are also things rising, just like the sunset back here. So as far as, you know, things that are ending and completing, you should learn something new from these completions. Learn something new from this full moon. Learn something new about yourself, Aquarius, because you guys are very interesting individuals. And I'm very drawn to this sunset back here. So maybe that you've reached a point in your life where you've created balance between the sunset and I mean this metaphorically, because when the sun sets, it's the night coming, right? And when the sun rises, there's a whole day ahead of us. So you want to learn something new from this in-between land, right? This is Pisces energy, the middle of beginning and ending. So learn something new about that space, because I know you guys feel this pause. Hey, stop barking. I know you guys feel the pause, right? And you need to learn something new from this pause. It's time for you. The universe has literally opened up this kind of era in time for Aquarius and Capricorn to learn something new about their surroundings. So, very interesting there, Aquarius. Okay, Pisces. Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday, Pisces. Hope all the February Pisces had good birthdays. And I hope the March Pisces have good birthdays too. So let's see what this Virgo energy meant for you guys. This is a full moon in your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. So, you know, a lot of intensity going on there, guys. Let's see. Wow, we have manifest as well. So Scorpio, Taurus, and Pisces, we are literally manifesting right now. So Scorpio and Taurus are picking up on the Pisces energy very strongly, and they're using that energy to manifest just like Pisces is. And then we have Archangel Michael underneath the deck. So, you know, if you're a Pisces watching this, you might want to manifest Archangel Michael's like influence. And this is literally an angel that you can pray to. Like sometime, I haven't done it in a while, honestly, but I used to call on Archangel Michael all the time. Like when I felt scared or when I felt, you know, like worried, I'd be like, okay, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, please surround me right now with your passionate sword. You know, please remove any negative influences that I'm feeling. And then immediately these energies will go away. So some of you are manifesting Archangel Michael related things. It could be a Libra related, because Libra got that message as well. But Pisces, come on now, guys. This is our time. This is our solar return. And I've been doing some heavy manifesting work with the universe, manifesting love and light into all of our lives. Pisces is the last zodiac sign. So we include all of the zodiac wheel. So just even though, and this is not only Pisces, this is also Scorpio and Taurus. So Scorpio, Taurus, and Pisces are really manifesting. And the things that we're manifesting, like I said, for Scorpio and Taurus are very important. This is magic, Pisces. So it's whatever you want in life. It's literally whatever you want to manifest. This is creating something out of nothing. Just know that you are very powerful. Stop. Stop. Seriously. Stop. Manifesting dogs to be quiet, manifesting, different lifestyles, manifesting emotions. It's whatever, Pisces. I think all of us are kind of manifesting different things right now. And it's about believing in ourselves. This we could be manifesting even polarity, because Virgo and Pisces are opposite signs. So this full moon had everything to do with manifesting the lifestyle. For some of you, it's a relationship, because Virgo is the relationship house for us. So we could be manifesting different relationships for ourselves, or if we're in relationships already, we could be manifesting certain magic and light and change in that relationship. But it doesn't have to be narrowed down to that. It can literally be anything, Pisces. This is magic happening in this man's hands. And being focused, just like Scorpio and Taurus are, on what it is that we want in our life now. Manifesting things with ourselves, manifesting things in the collective, manifesting certain things on our birthday. So really, whatever you want, manifestation it's like wishing on crack. When you wish for something, you wait for the universe to give it to you. But when you manifest something, you don't wait for anything to give it to you. You literally grant your own wishes with your own power and belief. So Pisces and Scorpio and Taurus have kind of stepped up from wishing to the point where it's like, all right, I'm just going to get it. I'm just going to create it. This is creative manifestation. This is passion and power. And, Pisces, I'm not really shocked to see that or anything, because it's a magical time. And if we don't manifest, then the rest of the zodiac signs are kind of just like, well, what are you doing, Pisces? You guys are supposed to know how to end things. You guys are supposed to know how to work with all these energies. So don't worry, guys. Pisces are manifesting things for all of us. We're working with the collective and healing us all. And that's why Pisces season is so lit, because we literally include every energy, because we have all the traits. So Pisces are manifesting, and Scorpio and Taurus are playing a part in this as well, which I love to see because I have a Taurus moon. So there's two parts of me that are literally manifesting magic and light. Don't worry, guys. I got our back, and I definitely want to take note of this message and just use it as a sign to even manifest even more, Pisces. So manifest, manifest, manifest. And I love that Scorpio and Taurus are right on there too, because, Pisces, we are humble, and I do not mind Scorpio and Taurus. I love Taurus and Scorpio, especially Scorpio. So there's some water sign manifestation going on, and then Taurus can kind of ground that for us. So I think some of the things that we're manifesting, guys, can come to fruition in Taurus season and with the Scorpio full moon. So, I'm going to be looking out for Scorpio season and Taurus season, because some of these things that we're manifesting, if we continue to, set our intent beautifully, then these things can come to fruition right around the corner after Aries season. So I'm going to get a card for all of us, guys, and then I'm going to get off here and get uploading this video, since the full moon, I think the moon might exit Virgo soon. So I want to get this out here as soon as I can, so you guys have your messages. And then, of course, I will be back to talk to you on the new moon in Pisces on St. Patrick's Day. Lucky, lucky, lucky vibes. Another reason to be manifesting. Alright, guys. Wow, that's very interesting there to come out. At the bottom of the deck, of course, we have manifest, because Pisces is this is the underlying energy. It's Pisces season. So what did I tell you? Pisces includes everybody, right? Pisces is manifesting things for all of us. So literally, guys, there's an underlying energy for all of us to manifest different things right now, for all of us to use this energy in same and different ways. And the cards that came out, as I had asked for a sign, and you see that big full moon behind that woman? So she's literally asking for a sign from the universe. So some of you want to manifest something, but you want to ask for a sign. And then I have make a wish right underneath that, you guys, and explore. So explore the wishes that you have, explore the universe. I'm telling you, there's a strong need to look up at the stars and make a wish. You can look up to the stars and ask for a sign. Maybe some of you have numbers that you see. You can ask for a sign like, okay, universe, if I'm on my path, show me the number 6 today. And if you're on your path, you will see the number 6 a lot. The universe is always communicating with us. So ask for a sign, okay? So that's very interesting. It comes out with apologize. Very, very interesting energy to come out, guys. So, you know, Pisces are all about forgiveness. Pisces season is all about humility and sometimes even sacrificing certain things. So there's a certain apology in store. Some of us may be even apologizing to the universe or apologizing to ourselves. But what I see here is a man who is literally humbling himself. And, you know, there's always something that we have to apologize for, right? This is just being compassionate and understanding where it is that we went wrong. You know, Virgo energy is a lot about perfection. And when you focus on perfection, it's kind of a trap because you're going to almost guarantee find a mistake. But it's actually okay. And we have Virgo to thank for that because Virgo is allowing us, is reflecting us to see. Virgo is that reflection right now, reflecting what it is that needs work, reflecting, you know, our lifestyle and our health. So with that being said, there is this kind of energy, this apologetic energy. So it comes out with ask for a sign. So some of us, I think this is going to speak to all of us in a different way. But if you are someone who has something to apologize for, this Virgo full moon was literally the time to do it. Because it's all about this Pisces Virgo energy. And we have land here again with the moon, and then we have these butterflies. So she's almost like asking for a sign of transformation because these butterflies have came out of a cocoon, right? So I think we've all been in a cocoon, and now that we're butterflies and we're flying, there's a sign that we need to ask for from the universe. You know, this is literally Pisces Virgo energy right here. When you combine perfection and spirituality, you know, those two don't really go together. It feels uncomfortable to even talk about those two things together in the same sentence. So we need to apologize for trying to be perfect all the time. And maybe we need to apologize, you know, for not being, you know, this is the year ending. So it's been a year. The sun has traveled around the zodiac wheel. And from Aries to Pisces, there had to have been something that we feel the need to apologize for. And when we apologize, it's not only for ourselves. I mean, it's not only for other people, it's for ourselves. So with this comes forgiveness, right? So the universe is showing me that this card came out because I don't have a forgiveness card. But I'm led to think about forgiveness when we apologize. So some of us are asking for a sign of forgiveness. If any of you have something heavy on your mind that was out of character, Virgo is all about their character. So this is literally a forgiving moon. This moon was apologetic, you know, and that goes with the Pisces energy. Like Pisces are so forgiving. I don't know if you guys know Pisces, but you could do and I don't want to, you know, out us like this, but hey, I'm real. Pisces is that sign that, yeah, we are so emotional, but we always see the good in people. So you can do like the worst things to us and we will definitely pick up the phone at 6 a.m. even though last week you cheated on us and called us every name in the book. So there's an apologetic energy in the air. And we want to ask for a sign. Like this literally is telling me that only spirit can reveal this. So all of us need to meditate and manifest and ask for a sign about what this message means. Because it's Pisces season and there's a certain mystery here. And I was going to pull another card for us, but I literally feel like spirit does not want me to do that. So I'm going to stay true to the Pisces energy and keep it a mystery. And, you know, I challenge all of you to ask for a sign about this apology. Where is it in our lives that we need to be forgiven? Where is it in our lives that we need to apologize? Because this is coming up now so that when we go to Aries season, we are walking as our true selves. You don't want to carry any regretful energy, right? Sometimes when words go left unsaid, when we don't apologize, when we don't humble ourselves, we carry that regretful energy with us. And that's just not happening. We can't do that. So we need to manifest and make wishes right now. And some of us feel not deserving of that. Some of us are letting this magic, literally, we're not exploring these wishes. We're not exploring this manifestation because we're stuck feeling this apologetic way. But, you know, this energy is here so that we can move on with clear hearts. Trust me, Aries season is about to be lit. So guys, all I have for you is ask for a sign. Ask for a sign from the apologetic universe and ask for a sign about manifestation. Okay, there's certain transformations that I think maybe after the Pisces season, we may have things to apologize for. That's what I just heard, that maybe we don't have anything to apologize for now, but we are going to have to humble ourselves after Pisces season because a lot of us said some things during this season We don't all handle emotions super good, right? All of us can have growth in that sector. So a lot of energy comes out in Pisces season that makes us all kind of crazy. We're going through so many endings and transformations that we need to ask for signs about. So needless to say, there could have been some hurtful words or hurtful actions around this time. I know Pisces season can be a bit like that. So maybe this full moon and this Pisces season has a little bit to do with apologizing for certain things. There's no better season to apologize than in Pisces season, because the universe will hear you, the universe will feel you. So if you apologize and ask for a sign, then you can step into this manifesting wishing energy. Little interesting there, but I'm gonna go with it, and I trust spirit. It relates to me, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that if you're led to watch this video, that these messages will relate to you too. So I'm giving you guys all the manifested energy that I can. I'm wishing you all a really beautiful close to Pisces season, and I won't be talking to you in this way for a while, couple weeks. So I'll talk to you towards the tail end of Pisces season, where we're going to be planting even more seeds. Okay, so go ahead and take this energy. We have the grounded emotions here, we have grounded spirituality, we have communication. Okay, literally some people need to ground, because this is the rock that just kind of fell. It kind of just rolled off my hands. So that tells me that a lot of our foundations need work. A lot of our emotional foundations need work, guys. So I'm going to actually leave these rocks on these cards all day, or at least for a while, so that I can even manifest that kind of change for us. We need to ask for a sign about our emotions, and we need to ground ourselves in this forgiving energy, in this apologetic energy, okay? So I hope these messages were relatable to you guys. Maybe my energy might be a little crazy because I'm a Pisces and my birthday's coming up, and but I'm doing my best to send you guys all of the great energy that is in the universe. So I'm constantly meditating for better lives for us all. And thank you so much for listening to my video, and I'll talk to you on March 17th on the Pisces new moon. See you later, guys.